I know that it's March the 2nd, but here I am with the last of the February Forgotten Friends project. And I had it finished in February, but I just didn't get to do a video. This is through Kerr and Friends, Kerr Creations, and her Facebook group. And the whole month of February, we did projects using Forgotten Friends, Forgotten tools and techniques, whatever. This digital is just one of in her kit, which is called Floral Jubilee. And I purchased it last year, and I sort of put it away and forgot about it. And it's a gorgeous kit, and I wanted to use it. And this is just some Dollar Tree trim that I used on some of the pages. And I've completed the journal finally, and I love it, and I'm going to share that with you now. I used a hardbound book, fabric covered it, laced on the spine. It's 2 signatures with a 3-hole stitch, and this closure is actually inspired by a gal named, and I'm probably going to not say her name correctly, and I apologize, but it's Hilde de Sluver. She's from the Netherlands, and she had posted on, I believe it was on Line.Arrow, a journal she did, a beautiful journal, and she had a closure, something like this, and I loved it, and I love this idea, and I think I probably will use it again in other, for other journals. As I said, I did put lace on the spine. I coffee dyed this ribbon. It was more of it was whiter, and it got kind of grungy, and I like that. This is paper. This is paper. This is fabric, but this is paper. What I did is I just scanned it and printed out. Well, I just copied it, I guess, some of the fabric, and put it on a piece of cardstock. And then I made a cluster and put a wax seal on here. And some of the fabric that's in here is also from one of the Forgotten Friends weeks. It was when I used my jelly plate and did some dyeing of fabric. Anyway, this also has metal corners. And this closure comes off the journal completely, so if you didn't want to keep that on there, you wouldn't have to. Anyway, as I said, this is, and I am calling this Floral Jubilee. I hope that's okay. One other thing I might do is, because this is just glued on, the plate is glued on, I think that I might go back and see if I can add some more light here. I might add some stickles or something on here just to kind of fill in those holes where screws would have gone. Okay, I have a pocket on the front here and a tag. There's a vellum. It's a belly band, vellum belly band butterfly. This is just craft paper on the back. This is one of my Forgotten Friends. It's a page of butterflies. You can just journal on that. Pardon me. This is just one of the pieces in the kit to journal on. I've added some lace to this edge. This is one of my Forgotten doilies that I put in there. This is a new tag that I actually a digital that I've created and created a tag. I'm starting to create some of my own pieces now. This is one of my digital pages that I rose dyed the paper. Kerr's from her kit. I had used some lined paper here, and because the way I folded it, see if I can find the other side of that. I don't know where it is right now. Anyway, it left this small edge, and I decided that I would just use some flowers and some pieces, and this could be journaled on, and here that could be journaled on, and of course this page. This is just some paper that has leaves embedded in it. It's so pretty. Another vellum pocket with a bunch of items in it to journal on. This is a postcard. That's from Kerr's kit. This is an envelope from the kit with some charms. This was actually from Kerr, one of her freebies, and I made a card. Could journal in there, could add a note inside there, not actually write on the paper because it is embossed, but you could if you wanted to, I suppose. And I hung this at the top just so it would dangle out the top of the page then. Put that up there higher. Okay, another one of the pages trimmed in lace. I don't really even know where this page came from, but I printed it out on vellum. It may be one of Kerr's, but I honestly am not sure. I really have to be more careful about remembering those things. This was sheet music, and because I cut it down to fit in here, I wanted the title, so I redid the title and glued that on. Rose paper, the other side of that. This is one of my tags that I created and added some, I can't think what it's called right now, not stencils, but whatever these things are called. It's terrible when I do these videos that I totally forget words. And I know other people have the same problem. I don't know what that is all about. This is a pocket that I created. It's Kerr's paper with some of the digitals cut out. And then I just decorated some of the tags with a variety of things. And they can be journal pages, leaf paper, just some coffee stain. Here's the lined paper I was speaking of. Here I took one of her pages and just cut out the flower pattern, put a postcard in here and some more of the digitals. I did some stitching on them, and they can be journaled on it as well. Got tucked in there more. There we go. This is the other side of that square doily and another tag. Just using clusters and paper, punched out flowers. And it could just be a tuck, but it is a little tricky working with those cut out edges. This is the middle of the book. This is one of Kerr's, and this is embossed corner on there. Here's the other side of the lined paper then. More of that embedded paper, laced edge, another vellum pocket, and what I did with this is a double pocket, and what I mean is I folded the paper over, I did the stitching on it, and those butterflies are actually embedded between the two sheets so that they won't catch. And I like it because you can see the back of the paper, and you can see the butterflies, and you can see this postcard. Here's another doily. This is blueberry stained paper. Here's a flower I made just using circle punches and just coffee dyed paper and using ink and a brad in the middle of it. Here's the other side. This is an envelope, and this just has a bow on there. And here is just a little card that I made with the birds, a little place to write a note, journal on. You could use it as a gift for someone, a note for a gift. This is the Kerr freebie digital, and I layered her roses, and I put the double-backed mounting tapes underneath there to kind of give it a raised dimensional look. One of Kara's pages cut out. Again, another tag here with an embossed corner, place to tuck the tag inside a tag, and that can go inside the postcard pocket. Here's more of Kara's digitals. Then I cut out the pages and put them on tags. Pocket. This wasn't a pocket, I don't believe. This is a pocket I made from one of her pages. And then here's the last pocket. And this is I guess a two-pocket pocket. And this was fun to make. I love doing this. This was actually one of her pages, and it had this frame in it. So I put acetate on here, and behind there I used the die cut. That's the word I couldn't think of earlier. I put a number tag, one of Kara's digitals, some mulberry paper, and the word daydream, and then I had cut out, I printed the page again, cut it out, and laid it over top. So this actually is how the page looks, and then this can pull out, and you can see the whole page, and there's words on the back of this, but it's just some script, but it could actually be journaled on top of. And I loved doing this page. It's a little tricky to get it back in here, but it does go in, and there you go. That's it, and I love it, and I thank Kara for the Forgotten Friends February and the beautiful digital kit, and Hildy, I thank her very much for this fantastic idea for a closure. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope you give me a like. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. And I'll put links to Kara underneath this video. Thanks. Bye.